Hi everyone, it's Leona with Leona's Designs. I'm here with week 49 of the Slow Stitch with Kathryn, and this week I'm going to be stitching by chance, which is the name of the project that Kathryn is having us do, and it sounds really fun. We have 6 prompts, and she had 6 of them that she chose, but she said we could choose our own if we didn't want to use hers. So I did choose a few of my own. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be choosing one prompt by chance. And by chance means I'm going to roll this dice. And whatever number my dice comes up on is the prompt I'm going to use. And I have a piece of cloth here that's going to be the size to fit in my journal. Unless I have to tear it, which is one of my prompts, or fold it, or maybe more than once do those prompts. So we're supposed to do it 6 times. We're supposed to have 6 prompts, and I might get the same one 2 or 3 times. Who knows, because it's by chance. So, like, I just rolled a 2, so that would be patch. Just as an example. 1 would be whole, and my prompts are whole, patch, couching, fold, lace, and tear. I've got some needles threaded. I've got some lace on hand. I've got some yarn if I want couch, and I've got some scraps if I want to do a patch. So let's get started and see what we end up with this stitching by chance. So I'm going to roll my dice. My die, I guess. One dice is a die. So I'm going to roll my die and see what prompt I come up with first. 4. So 4 is fold. So that's what I need to do for my first prompt. And I can either fold it this way or this way. I'm going to choose this way because this is a long edge. And I don't know if I can just fold as many folds as I want or just one. I think I'm going to fold it like that. And then I'm going to stitch it down. So I'm going to put a pin in there. And I'm going to use my red thread. And what kind of stitch should I use? I think I'll use, I think I'm going to use, let me see if I'm in camera. I'm going to use, could use a blanket stitch if I remember how to do it. I don't think I remember. I would have to go refresh myself. So I think I'm just going to use what's called an overcast. Like this. So this seems like it's going to be a fun project. I've seen a lot of different ones done in the Facebook group, and everybody is having a fun time doing it. And different looks are emerging depending on the prompts they chose and how many chances they took. Some of them were really beautiful, and some of them were kind of wonky, and it's just a fun thing to do. So I'm just going to continue down, stitching this fold down, and then finished, we're gonna shake for our next prompt. Okay, I got this part done, and I really wish one of my prompts was weave, because I'd like to weave a couple rows in there, but it's not, so we'll just move on, and I'm going to shake for my second prompt, and it's a 5, and 5 is lace. Oh, cool. Let's see, maybe I'll put some lace at the bottom of this. I have a piece that's long enough, like right here. Excuse me. I don't want to put it down there. I think I'm going to put it up here. I think it would be pretty up there. Actually, I think I should not put it up there. In case I get the prompt tear, I'm going to have an edge to tear. So I think I'm going to put it right in the middle. And so stitch it down in the middle. Just put a couple pins in there to hold it. And probably just do a straight stitch across. Maybe some French knots, you know, those circles. So let's see, I have white. I could use white or I could use red. I'm going to use red just to make a little contrast. Make it look a little more interesting. I'm just going to come up and do a running stitch all the way across. Just right here to hold it down. I'll take that pin out. And just continue on. All the way across. Hope everyone's having a good day and a good Christmas season. If it's the Christmas season where you are, if you celebrate Christmas. I just got all my Christmas gifts sorted out. I try to kind of keep a lookout all year for Christmas gifts, so if I see something like at the thrift store or something that somebody in my family might like, I tend to buy things throughout the year. So I had a few things on hand, and I went through those today and got them sorted out. And now I know what else I have to get. Just a few more things. I do a back stitch here. I have 4 grandchildren that I usually buy gifts for. My daughter and my son-in-law. And 2 of my granddaughters are married, so I have to get a gift for their husbands. And my oldest grandson has a girlfriend, so buying something for her. And also my little great-granddaughter. So I have quite a few people to get gifts for. And I usually just buy a little something. I don't have a lot of funds to spend. but I like to give everybody a little gift. And every year I say I'm going to make something, but and when Christmas comes around, it seems like I haven't done that. So that is my goal for next year, is to try to make one gift for everyone in my family. Okay, so I got all the way across. I just tied it off here at the back. I'm going to snip the thread. Put that in my orts. And snip off the sides here. And we'll see what our next prompt is. It is a 3. So couching. Yay, I love to couch. Okay, what am I going to use for couching? Got all kinds of yarn. Use this green. I have some red. So we got a red theme going. Maybe I better use some red. What else do I have? Got a lot of different yarn, but do I want to use a different color? I think I'm going to use that red. I like how that looks. So I'm going to just kind of couch a design here. Like a curly design. I'm going to cut it right here. Just kind of a random swirly up and down. Kind of like that, I think. I think that would be cute. Oops. And I'm going to use this white to couch it. Now, I think I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there just to hold it down, because the pins don't work too well. We'll see what it ends up looking like after I get the glue on there. Maybe I'll just do it like that. Yeah, look at that look. A little glue here. Go up here. And some over here. Oh my goodness. My hands have glue on them. My fingers have glue. They're causing the yarn to move. Stay there. So I'm going to have to try to pin it down. My plan's not working. guess I could just lay it down as I go. See if this works. All right, let's try it this way. See what happens. Start right here at the end. Just come up, over, and come back. Try not to pull it too tight. Over, up. Might end up looking like a candy cane. My fingers, I need to dry my fingers off. Okay. Not gonna put the stitches too close. Not sure, maybe I should have used red thread. But I think it'll give it a different look. It's kind of like contrasting candy cane look. And it is close to Christmas, so we'll do it. Need to move this in. Alright, so I'm going to just keep continuing all the way across. You get the idea, so it's going to take me a little while. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got all my couching done here. I think it looks really cute. And now I'm going to roll the die again to see what our next prompt is. It is 4. It's another fold. Oh boy. Okay. I think, what shall I do? Fold it down on this edge or fold it down in the corner? Could fold the corner. If I fold the corner, that will leave me this part where I could tear it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fold it there in the corner. Because I know I could fold this, but no. Could fold the side. Fold the side under. Maybe that would be something I could do. Trying to leave an area where if I get the prompt for tear, I'll have somewhere I can tear it. So I think I'm going to fold this edge under. About like that. And then just stitch that down. And if I do get the full tear, I will have Still have that top area edge that I can tear. Okay, that will be good. Now, what stitch should I use? Just a running stitch. I'm going to try the fly stitch if I remember it. I think come up and go in. I'm going to get all the way over here. Go in. Oh, I didn't quite go in the same even place. Well, we'll see what happens. And you leave the loop and you come back out a little ways down. Pull your loop. And you get what looks like a little V. I should have made it even there. It's a little wonky, but we'll just go back in a little ways down. My thread's kind of long. Come on, where are you? Okay, so now we have like what looks like a Y, but this is called the fly stitch. Let's see if I can do it a little more even this time. I'm going to come up, try to go across right where I came out, go back in, leave a loop, come back out, a little ways down, pull it, makes a V, go back in, have another Y. I'm going to do that all the way down and I'll be back. Okay, well, I've done the fly stitch down the side. I did a couple of French knots in the lace. We've done 4 prompts so far, so I'm going to roll for my 5th prompt. And it's a 2, which is a patch. Great, I haven't done a patch yet. So let me see, I've got a bunch of scrap material here. I might want to do a flower or a butterfly. Got these pretty flowers or these butterflies. These butterflies are yellow and red, which would match right in. So I'm gonna do that patch. I'm gonna just cut a little snip of it here. This is a great project to do if you just want to stitch and you have no idea what you want to stitch. You just write down some prompts and get a dice and see what you come up with. If you don't have a dice or a die, you could just write each prompt on a piece of paper fold it up and put it in a little dish and just randomly pick one. I think I'm going to cut the shape out and stitch just down this butterfly shape. But I didn't have a die. My neighbor had one. She's got a game. I think it's Yahtzee that she plays, and she loaned me a die. Otherwise, I would have just written the prompts on paper and put them in a little dish and drew them out. And you can do more than 6 if you want. That was just Kathryn's suggestion. And you can do it more than 6 times if you want. It's one of those you do you projects. Just do whatever you feel like doing or whatever you think is fun. Okay, so got this cute butterfly. Excuse me. I hope I'm not going to have to tear anything. Oh, I hope that prompt doesn't come up for tear, otherwise. Ugh. I won't have. I think I'll put it there just in case I have to tear something. I'll move it over enough to give me. I'm gonna move it down a little bit right there. So if I do have to tear, I can tear there or in the corner. I'm gonna pin it there. So pin it on the 4 wings. I'm happy with the prompts I've got so far. I think it's making a cute little image. And I'm just going to I think I'll just do a straight stitch all the way around it black. And then I'll probably couch down the antenna. So let me see, I'll start right here. Come up in the back right here. And just do a straight stitch. Needles, my pin's coming out. I think it's going to look nice with this black thread. Oops, sorry, hit the light. I'm trying to do small stitches. I think I'll just go around each wing instead of just the edge, so I can outline each wing, and then I'll come back to the edge. I think that's going to look really nice. So I'm going to continue doing that, and I will be back to show you the results. Okay, cut the butterfly down. I just straight stitched it all the way around with running stitch, and then I back stitched the antenna with a couple of French knots at the end. So now we're ready to do the 6th prompt. I'm going to shake the die and see what we get. Ooh, 6. Oh, tear. Whew. Glad I left enough room to tear. I was worried about that. So where should I tear? I don't have much room up here. I think I'm going to have to. Well, I could tear off this corner, or I could tear a hole in the cloth and stitch around it. I don't know exactly if I should tear. Let me see. Tear off this corner. Kind of like that corner. I'm hoping to put a word there. I could tear this off. Or I could tear this little top edge off. I'm gonna try that. See if I can just tear a little bit off the top. Like about that much. See what happens. Not tearing very easy. Well, that's gonna have to be enough. I did tear it. So I'm just gonna fluff this out just to make it look nice. And maybe stitch it down somehow. Just tear it and stitch it down like that. I think that would look cute. I'll just use my red thread since it seems like it's kind of a color I'm using. And we'll just stitch it down. With some straight stitches. And see what that looks like. Okay, I can get 4 in here. There. That looks okay. So I can quit now, or I can continue. I would like to continue and see if I could get a hole, but wonder if I don't. Wonder if I get another tear. I'm going to take a chance and see what happens. I could quit now. But I'm going to go for it and see if I can get the hole. But who knows what I'll get. Just gonna tie a knot and shake the die. I guess if I don't like it, I don't have to use it because I already did my 6. So let's see what we get. 1. I did get whole. What? Really? There it is. Wow. So, okay. Let's do a hole. Where should we do our hole? Right here? Could do it right there. Just a little hole. Just a little tiny hole. And then I'll stitch around it with an eyelet stitch. Okay. I'm going to do red thread again, and I'm going to stitch around it with eyelet stitch. So just going to start a little ways from the edge, come in through the hole, back out. And continue all the way around. Like that. I think it'll be, it's almost like exclamation mark. It's gonna look cute. I think I love doing the eyelet stitch. So I'm gonna finish going around and I'll be back to show you. Well, I'm calling it done. I did go back and stitch another piece on here for the couching, just to make it look like the butterfly's flight. And I did do some French knots in the lace. I couldn't resist. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's really cute. I hope you were inspired to maybe try this. See what you come up with stitching by chance. You can use my prompts if you like. I'll put them in the description box below. Or you can make up your own. You can use 6 or 7 or 8, however many prompts you want. And you can use a die or just write your prompts out on pieces of paper and choose them out of a little dish or a hat or whatever. So I hope to see you again soon, and maybe for the next K3N video or one of my own. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.